honestly what you can do. Yeah. I know I saw Matt the other day. He had something and he reset it and it worked. So I was like, well, that's nice to know. I didn't know that. Oh dear God. Nope. Let's get rid of those. Lines aren't supposed to be showing anyway. Jeepers creepers, man. That was wow. Wow. Alright. Alright, I don't need that course because I'm gonna run it myself. Give me just for you. But I'm only gonna clean up the one, not all of them, okay? What can I say? I care, you know? I care, chat. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. I got you. Alright. That one going. Alright. Come on. Yeah, definitely gonna automate the selling process of this. I'm not gonna drive this all the way there, but we'll do the field part. What? I don't know. No, Kimmy, that's not true. You would buy that pie face? Why is that so, like, creepy and realistic looking Tomcats? I don't like that at all. Let's not do that. Golly, man. Talk about creeper. I know, there's skippers everywhere, Kimmy. I know. It happens, Kimmy. It happens. Needs to be unloaded. Okay, so the other combine's done too, so we'll go over there. Now, this is not me leaving skippers over here, Kimmy. This is me going to move a combine. I'll come back, okay? So it's not the same deal, all right? Trust me. Oh, neighbor guy's out trimming his 3 blades of grass that need to be trimmed, chat. Guess that means we got to hear him run his lawnmower soon. 5 o'clock on a Thursday, huh? What a time to cut grass. It'd be great if somebody saw it, didn't know what it was, right? That would be great, Tomcat, yeah. Alright. Now we'll get our grain cart army fired up, which we're going to be off the field here. That I'm going to use for my grain carts. I hope he's home tomorrow when I have to cut grass here, chat. I hope Pops is smart enough, or not smart enough. I hope Pops thinks ahead enough to bring home my hearing protection from the farm. Oh, well, I have my earplugs in the truck at least. I don't have the over ears. They're in the truck, or on the lawnmower. Hope he remembers those. Alright, there's that. Ah, that was already good to go. This one's good. But I think we have a collision happening here. Alright. Maybe now they're good to go. Maybe now. Big guy getting by. Looks like it. Big hoss. Let's go. Alright. So Now we pick up straw until we can't. Or something. That would be funny though, Tom K, yeah. Somebody's looking to buy an apple pie and my face pops up. Oh gosh. That would be funny. I can't imagine that he has any grass to cut. Although he did seed fertilizer and has been watering his grass like crazy. So his yard's actually green. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb because it's pretty much the only green yard on my entire street. So nobody else has really done anything with their lawn this fall. The old buddy next door, his is nice and green. I mean, it looks good actually. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. No, it greened back up. So he sprays it with that spray and it turns it almost white. Okay? Turns it white. And then I don't know how much longer after that, it literally just greens right back up and it's fine. Like it doesn't actually kill it. And he's been doing this for a couple of years and he always tells us how expensive the spray is. I don't ever listen to him, but it's like super expensive spray. And it doesn't work. So he's getting ripped off by somebody. But yeah. Definitely getting ripped off by somebody on this spray for his Bermuda. Because it does not work. Best part is though too, he'll spray like over the property lines and stuff. And it like turns all our grass white and then it just greens back up. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. But no, the Bermuda is thriving. I don't know why he cares so much. It's green, bro. Like, and if you really want to like kill it, you need to kill your yard. You probably need to like round up it or use some like stronger than Roundup. There's some older stuff out there. But yeah, actually kill it. Enhanced animal mod? No, I have not. Have not used it. I know some people around these parts have, but I have not. Or I would assume some people around here have. But I have not. Boy, skippers everywhere. If Kimmy had her emote right now, oh boy. It would just be a wall of them in chat. It's okay. You pay for the little bit of money that we lose in skippers, right? The convenience fee of using Courseplay. That's what that is. It's a convenience fee. I didn't realize I was full. I was just driving in my, what is this, a tractor? Yeah. All right, so that's gonna go empty, so then we can just switch to this other one. And just, you know, keep on keeping on. Oh, I get it, Kimmy. They do, but it's just the convenience fee of, that's how I look at it. It's a convenience fee. To be completely honest. I mean, yeah, I could combine all of this myself, but like, there's only so many hours in a day. know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have enough time. I'm really putting in the hours too. I was playing this till 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Okay. I'm really trying to put the hours in to progress this map so we can buy that common ground. I really, really want that common ground before we leave this map. So I'm putting in the hours right now. Yeah, I was on till 3 last night. I actually wasn't. Plans changed on me yesterday. I was told that we weren't going to the farm at all yesterday, and then I was like, dude, I can get a ton of stuff done on the farm then, you know. But plans changed on me a little bit, so we did go to the farm, and then we went out to you know, good old Menards. That was kind of a side quest yesterday, actually. It was not our main objective of the day, and then we ended up there, so it's like, whatever. A little bit of a side quest. But that's okay. It was actually, we were just kind of like putting stuff back at the farm and kind of, you know, putting stuff back after our pumpkin party, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna get that frame out. Let's measure it and, you know, get a material list going. And next thing I know, we legitimately had a shopping list, and I was like, all right, let's go. We're going to Menards. Like, all right, let's go. We had something to return there, and so yeah, it was a whole thing for sure. Because Pops went out there a couple weeks ago, I guess, and we had been talking about this project for a while. And so he bought a whole bag of 1/2-inch metal elbows for like 1/2-inch water pipe. Well, the design that we're building this thing, it doesn't call for any elbows at all. Instead of elbows, it's going to have T's on it, so we can do some fancy stuff with it. And so he bought a whole bag of 10 elbows. And it's like, we're never going to use those for anything. So we took those back yesterday because we definitely don't need 10 1/2-inch elbows laying around the farm. So, like, no, we don't need that. So we definitely took those back. Because if nothing else, if I do need them sometime, I know where they're going to be at, you know, a store like that. If they're at the farm, they're probably going to get lost somewhere. And the chances of needing them slim to none, so why have it just laying around the farm? Take it back. Might as well. So yeah, it's kind of a two birds with one stone kind of trip. Yeah, that's what it was. And then I didn't even know they had, like, I kind of knew they had clothing, but I've never paid attention to it. But Dad was looking through, he's like trying to find jeans there, and it's like, what are you doing? He wanted to buy some jeans. They didn't have what he wanted though, so he did not pick up any jeans at good old Menards. Save big money. It is. I don't know how people worked in that store, by the way. As much as they play that, like, their jingle, you know, over the speaker, it's like, man, I would go. I'm assuming you just tune it out when you work there, but I would go crazy, I think. I'm already halfway there, so it'd be bad. That would be bad. But yeah. And of course, we go in there, and there's somebody that Dad knows. He knows he knew the cashier. She used to work at a bank. She was the bank teller for years at the bank Dad always used to go to. So that was kind of funny. And then, you know, the awkward conversation, and she's like, "Oh, so what are you up to these days?" And he's like, "Oh, not much, retired, you know." And she goes, "Well, what are you building with all this?" Because we bought a whole bunch of like pipe fittings, tees, unions, and a bunch of 2-foot pieces of pipe. And he's like, "Yeah, you know, we're working on Christmas stuff." And she's like, "What? Christmas? Water pipe? Don't worry about it. It's fine. You'd have to see it to understand, you know. Trust the vid. You know, you need to see the whiteboard at the farm where it's all scribbled out. That's really what it is. This is a whiteboard scribbled project, you know. So, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Honestly, we don't use our whiteboard much at the farm, but it sure is nice when like we're working on a project and one of us has an idea and trying to convey it to the other person. Sometimes it's really nice to have a whiteboard. We got a whiteboard, a bunch of markers for it, and you know, the eraser and stuff. Yeah, it's nice to have. Very, very nice to have. All right, we got ourselves another full wagon. So we've picked up 500,000 liters so far off of these 2 little fields. Oh gosh. Soybeans. Fire shadow soybeans. When in doubt, plant soybeans. All right, how close? Where's that other guy at? That's not him. Okay, where's he at? All right. I'm curious how much this is worth. Because, like, I think volume-wise, we're going to make money on this. Because we are going to have so much, chat. I mean, we literally have not 23, 15, and 16, but, like, a whole bunch of fields down here. 26, 28, 32, 34, 6, and then eventually these 3 here too. So like volume wise, I think that's where we make our money off of these. Kind of wish I had another wagon right now. They're kind of far away. You're gonna have to, well, plant whatever you can plant right now. What can you plant right now? Can you plant wheat? Barley? I don't know what you can plant, man. Not sure. Want to sure. But you know, I'm a fan of soybeans, corn. Big fan of corn. Cause that's corn. It's got the big lumpy knobs, you know, it's got the juice. Oh, my skipper. Oh, that's why you have crop destruction on. Yeah, clean the skippers out. Oh, man. Too bad, Joe. I wouldn't plant any of that fire. Canola takes too long. Canola is like, I'm not a fan of canola at all. Unless you're trying to make like canola oil or something. But yeah, typically not a fan of canola at all. Same. Yeah, it just takes forever in my opinion. Takes forever, man. All right, here we go. We're selling our first 240,000 liters of bean straw, chat. First bean straw going out right now. See how much it's worth. Not a lot, but volume, you know? Lots of volume. Take canola once, it was not that much fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for it. That's our first load of beans going out of here too, I believe. First load of beans, chat. Okay, so we just made 14, 16, and about 16.5. That is definitely worth picking up. That is 1,000% worth picking up. 16.5 per trailer. That's not bad. The problem is the haul time. Uh-oh. 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 No, that stupid lime spreader. Chat, we got to drive all the way over there. I forgot the stupid John Deere lime spreader gets stuck on that lime station. I need to just move auto drive a little bit, huh? Corn and sunflowers sounds like a plan, fire. Sounds like a plan. Now Buddy's outside with his leaf blower, chat. He just trimmed. Now he goes out with the leaf blower. And then he'll fire lawnmower. And then he'll use the leaf blower again. Yeah. That's Buddy for you. Dang it. So without moving this, the loading wagons aren't going to come back. So we definitely want to go and move this so the loading wagons come back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Treating this truck like it's Farmer Nick's. Jeez. Just saying. That's all right. It happens. Right. Yeah, we definitely want our loading wagons to come back. That's going to be worth... That's gonna be a ton of money. I mean, if you think about the little bit that I picked up, you know. So... yeah. 31 loads for 500K. Hey, I mean, that's 500K more than I had before. That's the way I see it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to fix this once and for all. Once and for all. We're going to just do this. Yeah, we're doing that too. All right, so what we'll do here, what we just did here is we're going to make a little jumper road, basically. And we'll connect it right there. And we'll connect it right here. And then we'll make this a secondary route, so only things that have to go to the left will go to the left. Everything else will go to the right. So if I use that to get lime for like the tow behind lime shredder, I'll be able to do that. Otherwise, everything will go around it. So that's the plan, Stan. I don't know who Stan is, but that's where's Stan here? Stan? That's the plan. Just saying. There's another. Let's go. Should be able to move it over a bit. Yeah, we could do that too. 6 of 1, half dozen, right, Jeff? It is actually a little close, isn't it? But now nothing will go there, so. Helps if I grab the right. That'll work too. Either way, we got it. Little jumper roads are kind of handy sometimes, though. Your little jumper paths like that. Sometimes they're nice. Right. Let's hit the jump chat. Send it. Oh, yeah. I need a monster truck. Maybe that's what we need on this map now is monster trucks. Have we hit that point? Maybe not. Maybe we haven't hit that point quite yet. Yeah, we're not quite there. Soon. I don't even know if there is a good monster truck for 25. Back in the day, there was a great one in like 17 or 15 or something. 17 maybe. It's a great monster truck for that. So it needs to be unloaded and blocked by an object. I'm going to assume that one is done and one is blocked. I'm going to assume. Could be 17, 20. Okay, I got you. I did see that sled, yeah. Well, there was a Poland tractor the other day, too. Yeah, there was a Poland tractor, too. Quite funny. I haven't downloaded any of it. I wonder if Big Roy would pull it to the next county. I mean, you know, got enough traction, probably. And I have the power. Definitely has the traction. Oh, yep. I see the problem there. I do see the issue here. A couple of grain carts where they shouldn't be. Not that they shouldn't be, but they should be. Like this guy. There you go, see? Just like that. Wow. Wow. Alright, waiting for loading wagons to come back, by the way. I need more of them. To be honest. You know, actually, I could just send... Well, I wouldn't. It would fill that up. So that was 240,000 liters, and all we did was pick up, like, 11 and... Did we pick up 10? 11, 10, and part of 3. That was already like almost 500,000. So if I were just to send it to Simber Sage, we would just fill it up. So like there wouldn't be a point to do that. Well, let me jump over. Yeah, there come that's like done. I kind of forgot about it. Need to go fix the other guy, get him on the next field. This is why these little fields suck, by the way. I can't wait to buy the common ground here, y'all. Make a big field here. Oh, you're gonna try it. No, come back. Come here. He was actually gonna stop. But yeah, get these little fields out of here, man. Make this a giant field. Farm it north-south. So much better. It will be so much better. Alright. Actually, this one here, we're going to go ahead and copy that one to the clipboard. Just to have it. Don't know if we're going to need it. Is that? Oh, okay, I kind of forgot we had all the way up yonder. I think we're going to come down here and we'll do 13 next with this guy. Kind of try to keep them somewhat together. that it really matters, I guess. I just want my loading wagons to come back, you know. Zach, I don't know. I don't know if it's that kind of party where everybody brings like a potluck. I don't know if we're making like cherry pies. I don't know. I guess I need to find that out, or you can text my dad, ask him. Dad got, so the way they sent out invites was like one of their grandkids wrote out like this thing on a piece of paper or something, and then like they sent that out to everybody, like a picture of it as the invite or something like that. It was really weird. Server just crashed? What's going on here, chat? Why is there 900 liters though? Server did not just crash, but there's 900 liters of soybeans in this thing that I can't get out. I don't know what just happened there, but yeah, Tony, I don't know. I would assume it's one of those things where everybody's bringing something, but nothing's actually been said. So I would assume, but I also don't know. And you know what happens when you assume. So the Bluetooth PTO got disconnected. Got some interference from neighbor's lawnmower, huh? Hate when that happens. Just saying. But yeah, since we've never been to this, they've only had this party 2 years in a row, but or this will be the second year. But yeah, I just don't know. I would assume it's that kind of like we do for like the pumpkin party. Just bring the same thing you brought to the pumpkin party. That'd be fine, I guess. I don't know. Combines are starting to track more. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean our combines are starting to track? I don't know what you mean by that. Just for the record. No idea what you're on about. The combines, that one should be blocked by a grain cart. It's another problem with all these little darn fields, y'all. Just saying. The tracks. Are you talking like real life combines are starting to have tracks more than tires? Because kind of. I mean, not everybody runs tracks on their combines in real life, but okay, I got you. There are a lot of combines with tracks these days, yes. There you go. There you go. That's what we take, Tony. We take Salisbury steak to the party on Sunday. We just roll up with a crock pot full of Salisbury steaks. I don't know why that's got me. That's funny. That is too funny. Oh God. That's great. I mean, they would probably be okay with that, Zach. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I've never been to this, so I don't know. I don't know if they're catering this or if like I mean, I assume there's food because it starts at noon, but I don't know. Show up with buffalo chicken dip. I mean, I'd have to make more. I don't know. I don't know if it's just everybody sits around and drinks all day. I don't know what the deal is. So, I actually meant to ask Pops yesterday. Because if I have to, like, stop and if I have to, like, help them bake and stuff, we got to plan this out. Because I only have so much free time these days, you know? So, I don't know. And yes, buddy's right behind me with his lawnmower chat, sorry. The cook wears, I don't know, Kimmy, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna, like, go to this thing hungry. I'll probably eat before we leave the house, honestly. So, yeah. I'll probably do that if I had to guess. But, yeah. Well, there's that too, Sean, yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I guess I need to grab his phone and see what the little picture invite thing said. I don't think they sent it to me. I think they just sent it to Pops. You know what? Maybe that's what Bubba wanted to talk about, actually. Maybe he was like, hey, make sure to bring a dish on Sunday. That's probably what it was. Dang it, I should have answered. Tony, I'll give you Bubba's number. Tony's not going to know what the hell I'm talking about, for the record. That's what makes it better. Bubba, question mark? I can see it now. Oh, that was one of those things. If you were here, you heard it. If not, sorry. Exactly. Yeah, Sean, you weren't here for it either. Oh, man. I really should get the... Maybe I record the voicemail and then edit out, like, what county jail it is, because I don't want anybody, like, looking it up and trying to call Bubba. And then play it for you guys on stream sometime. Or maybe I post that in Discord, actually. You snooze, you lose. Oh, man. That'd be funny. He needed he needed a cake in the shape of a saw. Like right out of The Simpsons. Tony calls Bubba live on stream. Oh, boy. Could you imagine? That'd be a call. It's definitely not Bubba. Well, I hope it's not Bubba Wallace. Was Bubba Wallace in Arkansas recently, Sean? Did he get arrested? So basically what happened was last night I got a phone call from a county jail in Arkansas. Sorry, Louisiana. It was something Louisiana. Yeah, I should actually do this, record it, and then edit it. So yeah, I don't want anybody calling it, but and this dude identified himself as Bubba. At least I think that's what he said. It was hard to understand him. Basically wanted to talk to me. He called me 3 times last night, so he must have really wanted to chat. So no, I got you, Sean. That's funny. But yeah, so old Bubba wanted to get a hold of me last night to talk about my car's extended warranty, I think. I think that's what it was about, actually. Yeah. But anyway, I did not entertain that phone call. I did not answer any of the 3, that is. There were 3 phone calls. Did not answer, did not call back. Do not pass go and do not collect your $200. You know? Just saying. That auger's literally sitting there running with like the no. Something's wrong with that truck. See, it's freaking out. Let's try sending the truck. Like the lights on the truck were freaking out the whole time. So anyway, poor Bubba's just trying to get out of jail. Out of county lockup. And I wouldn't answer the call. So I kind of feel bad, actually. Not really. I don't feel bad at all. But yeah. I think it's funny. He wanted to fish for shrimp but didn't have a license to catch. He got thrown in county lockup, county jail for that, huh? That's funny. No, so yeah, I'm not sure if it was like a misdial or if it like was a scam or I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, I'm not gonna like answer it or anything if they call back tonight. I'm not sure what it was, but because they don't leave, like Bubba can't leave a voicemail. I don't think that's how that works, because like when he came on the line to identify himself, all he can say is like his first name and then it cuts him off. So I don't think he's allowed to like, you know, leave a proper voicemail. I don't think that's how that works, so. Yeah. But it definitely sounded, I mean, it either sounded legit or like a good fake. So. That's really, really what it was. I definitely should record that and I wonder if there's a way, can I just like send that to myself like an audio file of my voicemail? Is there a way to do that? I don't know. And I could just like hold it up to my microphone and record it. That sounds terrible. That'd probably be how I do it. I don't know. Get out the way. Move, grain cart, get out the way. Alright. Oh, no. No, that's too much of a skipper. Can't leave that one. Gotta catch them all. Well, some of them. Anyway. You run over the rest, you see. That's how that works. Yeah, catch some of the skippers, run over the rest, you know. It's the whole thing. Now, if Bubba becomes like the, Bubba's gonna become famous around here, I already know. We need a t-shirt that says free Bubba on it. We could do, if I still had merch, I'd do a whole line of merch for free Bubba. I don't even know what Bubba did, but yeah, let's free him. Bubba's gonna become the new BMW, yeah, probably, hopefully. Hopefully that story dies one of these days, right? Unfortunately, I don't think the BMW is ever going to die, to be honest. There's enough people that have been here to hear that story to keep it going over the years, you know? It's never gonna actually die. Sadly. Very sadly. That story will live forever. And it's really not a story either. I was doing the nice neighborly thing. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. Just being a nice neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? That's it. That's it. That's all I was doing. was hoping I could push that combine, but maybe Bubba's part of the. Okay, really? Did not hear about that. Dang. It's crazy, Sean. Good old Bubba. At least that's what I heard his name as. I don't know. It could have been like Bobby or something. I don't know. It could have been something else. I don't know. I heard Bubba. So, yeah. Did I invite BMW lady to the pumpkin party? That means I would have to like see her or talk to her. And Rox, I have not seen her or talked to her in like 3 years. So no, I did not. No. I see her dad once in a while because he, lives down the street from me. But I don't like ever talk to him or anything. I've literally talked to him one time, and it was the day I cleaned his driveway off. That's the only time I've ever talked to the man. Seemed like a nice guy. I guess. I don't know. But that was literally the only time I've ever talked to him, so. And right hand to the Bible, that's it. Only time I've ever talked to him, so. I got nothing to hide here, chat. No. He actually almost causes an accident like every single day on our street. Speed limit's 25. Nobody goes 25 on my street. Everybody flies. And for some reason, he's got a 2-car wide drive. You could fit 4 cars on his driveway. Comfortably. Okay? He's got a 2-car garage as well on top of the driveway. Obviously, that's where your garage is. And for some reason, when he turns into his garage or to his driveway, it's like he wants to have his garage door open like ahead of time. But he doesn't hit the button on the opener until he's like about to turn into his driveway. So what happens is right before he's going to like make usually it's a left turn into his driveway, he just stops in the middle of our street. And then he pushes the button. Then he drives in his driveway. And it's like, buddy, you're going to get run over one of these days. And he doesn't use a signal either. So like if there's a car behind him, he's just stopping for no reason in the middle of the road. And I've seen it numerous times where he almost gets hit. Because it's like, dude, you gotta stop doing that, But yeah. Dang, Sean, that's crazy. I did not know that. I'm sure I'll see it on TikTok later. I didn't scroll any TikTok this morning since I slept in later than I wanted to. Well, since I turned off my alarm and went back to bed. Let's be honest about what happened here. I turned off my alarm and went back to bed. Do I remember turning off my alarm? Absolutely not. Am I confident that's what happened? Absolutely. That's crazy. That is crazy. What the heck is that? Okay. Get alerts. Always alerts, chat. There's always something. Always something, y'all. The grain cart's totally going to be in my way. As soon as I go to turn around. Well, I cut mine turns around. I'm not driving it. I'm just waiting for a loading wagon to come back. To be perfectly honest. It's on its way, at least. It's just such a haul that it takes, kind of takes forever. Oh, this guy isn't. Sir, there's a building there. I should have done 2 outsides on this field, probably. I was today years old when I learned that. Just saying. Alright. Get it done. Let's go. Forgot. Why, Tomcat? Why? I'm gonna be honest, Tomcat. The voice of Bubba saying Bubba, at least I think that's what he said, doesn't match the image of Bubba at all. The name Bubba matches the image, but the voice, you'll hear it. I'll try to record it and get it posted in Discord. I'll edit out the jail or the county, so we don't need to. I don't need anybody trying to like call and be like, "Well, John said." John said, "Don't call." That's what John said. Just for the record. John said, "Don't do it." John said, "Stop." Apparently, I'm like, might as well call me Simon at this point, huh? Simon said. Yeah, it doesn't match. Co-pilot's fault. So you just said put Bubba in jail and that's what it came up with? That's kind of like profiling, isn't it? Just because somebody names Bubba, somebody's named Bubba, they're not like a fat white guy instantly, right? I mean, they probably are, but like, I mean, come on. That's profiling or something. That's not cool. Oh gosh. Chat, look at how much other stuff is ready on this map, and it's all clover and alfalfa. Ooh. Actually, what's that? Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Is there any good, like, jobs? Plowing? 62. Oh, so close. Come on. Ooh, there's a kern harvest. About 54. Wow. Mowing, plowing. There's actually some decent contracts out right now. To be completely honest. Cultivating, there's some decent cultivating ones too. Wow. But he's gonna hit the fence, right? Bubba. Alright. Bubba does know about shrimp, yeah. I've heard that. Lizard. Oh, hey. Trent's back. Trent, nice to bits. Hello? How was mowing?
Lizard.
It was good.
You had to hear it too, huh? Mowing was good. That's good. That's good. All right. It's better than being bad, right?
Yeah.
Trying to stay running.
Presently, yeah. All it took was the I guess the line that goes to the head.
Okay.
Well, about like 40 psi in it, and
oh.
Or so, I think that was the line that went like to the tank.
Yeah.
We like 40 psi in it, and it was
good to go, huh? The semi hit a Burger King in Missouri.
Yep.
Interesting.
Did you see took the corner out of it.
Did you see the video of the guy up that tower yesterday?
What tower?
TV tower here in St. Louis.
No.
He was like 800 feet off the ground. Up this giant TV tower. It's actually for our NBC station here in St. Louis. Yeah. And thankfully they turned it off. They kept him from being cooked. So. Yeah, because they even had like a quote unquote expert on the news what was happening, and they're like, yeah, if he gets too close to it, he's gonna notice a funny taste in his mouth first. I'm like, oh jeez. Like, yeah, that's the first thing that goes. That's a problem. Definitely a problem. All right, combine's going that way. I'm going this way. Let's go.
Just wish I didn't have that issue. I probably would have been done with my place.
Oh yeah. All right. So how much mowing you really got? You just mowing the pollinator strips around the fields, right?
Yep.
Shouldn't be too bad, right? A couple hours.
Yeah, because I think I started around like 2,
It's not bad.
and I already got like where the north side of the beans done, and just north of the
That would
where the
be-
wheat is, so it's not too terrible.
That would be something I would just have so much fun doing, for the record. Going
And
out
now
and brush hogging like that? Oh my god. Are you using a batwing, right?
No.
Brush hog?
3-point. Yep.
3-point, like 7-footer, probably?
About a little bit smaller than the compact utility tractor.
Oh, you're using the Kubota.
Yeah.
I'd still be all about it. Dude, I'd be out there all day. Put me in, coach. Like, I would have so much fun with that. When we were up, when my brother had his property in northern Missouri one time, I was up there, and it was kind of like this time of year. And he had borrowed, of all tractors, a Mahindra. Okay, from a buddy. It was before he bought his Kubota. And this little, like, 3-foot brush hog. I spent all day on that tractor mowing this, like, 5-10 acres. It was probably like, I bet it was like 12 or 13 acres or so I mowed all day long, because the trash off the weeds kept blocking up the radiator. I didn't think I should have just drove backwards the whole time, but I didn't feel like doing that. And dude, I was out there all day. I had so much fun. All day long.
A little bit better now because my cigarette lighter is currently now plugged in.
Okay. Yeah, you have a cab too, so that'd be nice. Yeah.
And then,
Dude, I would go.
before the cigarette lighter got unplugged, because we had an electrical issue that caused the PTO not to run.
Okay.
It's like you gotta, on this one, you gotta unplug a cigarette lighter from the bottom,
Okay.
and that never got plugged back in.
So you couldn't charge your phone. Assuming is what you're saying. You know, that's a hard knock life, right? I'd be out there all day. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I could not. My battery died.
Oh, man. That would be one of those jobs I'd probably put in my wireless earbuds and crank up some, like, 80s rock and just all day. Yeah, I'll come over tomorrow and mow the rest for you. I got you. I don't live anywhere near Trent, for the record, chat.
No. Well, before I used to have to use my like Milwaukee M12 batteries.
Yeah.
Basically charge my phone that way.
Nice. I can see you doing that.
But I still use my for me it's AirPods, but
Same difference, yeah.
because it does have radio, but I don't really care for it.
Gotcha. No, this is not a open server. Sorry.
And just because my AirPods can kind of
Block out some of the noise, yeah.
most of it, yeah.
I can see that, yeah. It always used to crack me up, of course. 995 doesn't have a cab. We used to have a Fender radio.
Oh, ours used to as well, our 4020 did.
Yeah, and I always thought it was funny, like, Dad would be out mowing, like, the lane, and I'd be in the shed going, oh, he's listening to the ballgame. Like, you could hear that thing a mile away.
Our problem with ours was where that mount is.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little rusty
Yeah.
and rusted through.
I got you. Yeah, ours just like stopped. Well, ours you couldn't tune it anymore. You could only listen to what's called KMOX here, which is like where the baseball games are on. Talk radio, AM talk radio. And then it did that for like, I don't know, 5 years. And then it just quit working one day, and that was the end of that. So
I don't know if ours still worked, because when it was still around,
yeah,
that's when the tractor didn't really run, just because I think it needed like new batteries or something.
I got you. Yeah, Tomcat, he needs a mini setup in his Kubota. He needs a something where he could remote access his computer and then like play Farm Sim remote in the tractor cab, right?
Got my phone mounted. Well, thanks to my phone case, because it's had magnets, but
yeah,
pretty much watch YouTube on my right.
There you go. Yeah, I think it's like Chat in his combine. He's got an iPad mounted up on and he watches movies or YouTube or football games.
Watching Barn Talk lately.
Barn Talk, yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. It's funny. Might as well. I think internet would be the only issue. Assume you just hotspot that off your phone or something.
Yeah, you just hotspot.
And you're good to go.
But with like that climate, I think you need a cellular hotspot.
Yeah.
Like a Verizon hotspot ordeal, so you have to have like a separate phone plan.
Mint Mobile's coming out with it, apparently. Why does that look so bad up here, Chat? That looks like something's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just following. Okay. It's fine. I need my other cart. Where's my other cart? Another loading wagon. Probably on the long journey back. There it is. We'll do it this way. I'll drive till I hit it, and then I'll switch. Yeah, you need an iPad for Starbase. You need an iPad to remote access your computer so you can still play Farm Sim. You need another one for YouTube. You need like a whole roof rack of iPads, you know? Or tablets. We don't have to be brand specific here, sorry. Go ahead and put a Starlink dish on top.
That makes sense if the cab is taller or bigger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't have a super tall cab, do you?
No.
Yeah. Oh, buddy's gonna go that way? Okay.
Like, you can't technically fit 2 people in there, but the second person is gonna be kind of like
a child?
A child probably wouldn't. It'd have to like stand.
Oh, is there not a buddy? You don't have a buddy seat?
This is not big enough for even a buddy seat.
Nice. What horsepower is that tractor?
It's 60.
Okay. It's not bad. Pretty good size then.
If you took the cab off,
sit on the fenders.
you have buddy seat that way.
Yeah. Well, it was funny, actually. We were putting chairs away at the farm the other day, and that 5-year-old that beat up Tony was back there, and while we were putting chairs away, he jumped up on the tractor, and the tractor wasn't running. It was turned off, parking brake was on. Like, the only thing he could have done was, like, lowered the loader. So that would have kind of sucked, but, like, he couldn't have hurt much. And, so he's up there messing around, and then Tony went to get on the tractor, and he just, like, kind of moved to the side, and it's like, there's not that much room up there. And then he's like, he wanted to ride, but he was gonna, like, stand, and I was like, no. If you're gonna ride, you gotta get up on the fender, you gotta put your legs there, you gotta hold on here. And then, like, Tony kept a hand on it, too, because, yeah, not trying to hurt anybody's kid, you know. But that's where I grew up riding with Grandpa, was on that same fender. On that same tractor, as I would say a lot of people did. So I can remember after the flood of 1993, we had a bunch of what we called flood mud in our sheds and just everywhere. And Grandpa got on a tractor, used the dozer blade. He like spun around backwards and drug all that mud out of our buildings and stuff. And I can remember riding with him while he was doing that. That's like my one memory of the flood of '93. Was riding Grandpa.
Is a hopefully maybe Saturday it should be done.
Nice. Very, very nice.
And then he wants to clean up the grain bins, even though.
Sure. It's probably not a bad idea.
He wants to clean it out so the mice don't basically eat what's left in there, but he fails to realize that there's like 8 bags of soybeans that we cleaned out of the drill.
Oh.
That are in the shed.
Oh.
The mice have been like eating on. So he wants to get rid of one food source. But
wait, do you not have any grain in the grain bins right now?
Not at my place, no.
Oh, okay.
Because this year, the new bin that I built with that fancy new spreader,
yeah,
that's where all the corn went, and one of the local elevators. What?
That's not at your place. I didn't realize that. I thought it was.
No.
I got you.
That's it. The other farm.
I got you. Okay.
Like for our beans, this is our second year that we haven't really had to really touch them.
Okay.
Just because one of the local elevators has like a pretty good price for organic beans.
Ah. So you might as well just sell them while they're right out of the field. Not have to store them.
So we just basically just do a direct haul to the elevator and.
Makes sense. Okay. Then yeah, you might as well clean up the beans or the bins. Probably should get rid of those bags of seed too, or do something else with them.
That's my counter argument to him.
Well, tell him to clean those beans up too. Not good just to have stuff sitting around for the mice to eat. Saying.
Yeah, he likes to be a messy person, and I don't like to be a messy person.
Gotcha. I'm surprised with his military background, he's a messy person. It's kind of surprising, honestly.
The organic side kind of, I think, conflicts with his military background.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah, even at his place, he doesn't like to use like Roundup to clean up his place, to keep like weeds under control.
Yeah, that's what string trimmers are for. He doesn't do that either, no, does he?
You're talking to him.
Yeah, you're the trimmer, that's right.
And so like his rock that we spread a couple years ago when he moved in is almost all covered.
Wow.
Because he doesn't use Roundup or
that's all right.
Dawn dish soap or vinegar.
Vinegar, yeah. My sister does that at her place. She'll use vinegar and dish soap. It kind of works. Roundup works better. But if you're trying to grow organic, it makes sense. Just you don't even have it around, right?
Oh, I have 2 bottles of it. I'm thinking I might use it in the springtime.
Let it freeze this winter.
Oh, it's in the garage.
Garage heated?
Yep, and insulated.
Nice. All right.
But I'm like the opposite of mindset of him. I like to keep like stuff kind of clean, keep the rock clean.
All right, where is the thing now?
I don't know, ask the lawnmower.
Ah, dude, right? It's like right there. I think I'm just gonna go take this slow. Let's see. Let's actually see real quick. I'm not gonna take this thing because that combine's just about done. We'll just go ahead and move that combine. Move that combine.
Oh, you see Duggo? One of the guys got the quad track stuck?
No.
Yeah, they got their first stuck.
I haven't been on social media. Rox, that does surprise me, honestly.
It was so bad that the had to unhook the tractor. The tractor got out on itself,
Oh,
and it'd be interesting to see the video of the implement pull out.
nice. Tomcat, you have to mow a whole driveway that's grass? Gotcha. Years and years and years ago, the guys that bought Grandpa's farm, it was one of their first years having the farm, and so they didn't know the ground fully. We had a wet fall, and it was getting pretty late, and they were out there doing some tillage, and I don't even remember what they were using, what kind of tool. I know it was a John Deere, but that's about all I can tell you. And back then, they only had two-wheel drive tractors. Well, they hit a wet spot out back behind the farm, and they buried whatever implement that was. Might have just been a disc gear. I'm not sure. They buried that sucker, right? So they did the same thing where they unhooked the tractor and were able to get their tractor out. That tillage tool sat in that field until spring. They tried to get it out and they just said, nope, we're done. Because it was so wet out there. That thing sat all winter in the field, in the ground still. Crazy. I got you, Rox. I got you. Yeah. It was unreal how stuck that thing was.
That's one of those you just cut your losses.
Yeah. And they did. They went, nope. And that was that. So, yep. They're like, nope, we're just going to leave it and we'll come back in the spring for it. So it was quite funny. Quite funny what they did there. And ever since then, they won't work that field when it's kind of wet. I don't know why. Tomcat, that's about what they needed, but you couldn't get anything close to it because it was just such a mud pit out there, you know? I mean, what they really needed was like, you know, a couple 100 feet of like a Yankum rope or something, you know? But they didn't have nothing like that back in, so. This was back in like probably 2006 or something. 2007 maybe. And they definitely didn't have nothing. You know, they, like I said, they tried with chains, but they just couldn't get close. And only having two-wheel drive tractors didn't help either. You know, nowadays they could go out there with their 9RX they have and, you know, kind of float on top and do what they had to do. But back then, yeah, they didn't have anything to do that. So it was kind of crazy. That's the only tillage tool I've ever seen spend the winter out in the field like that. So I haven't seen anybody else having to do that around here. All right, so this is perfect. I'm going to take a minute to harvest this field because there's no point in trying to course play this little thing. It'd just be one giant skipper. I mean, I did leave some over there myself, but I'm waiting for my loading wagons to come back. It's kind of perfect, actually. It'll give my loading wagons a chance to maybe catch up a little bit. So, yeah. So, this will work out quite well. And then we'll get this going up here, and then I'm probably going to move the wagons for this, what field is that? 24? If I move the wagons up here, probably like the 35 spot, they won't get stuck in that fence nearly as much, so, or at all, to be honest. So that's probably what'll happen there. I had to guess. GPS. I don't know why I'm using it, to be honest. Oh, wait, I need to go in cab at fast time. That's right. I wonder if Bubba's there. Bubba? I don't see Bubba. Sad. Don't see any potato chips in the pantry either. goodness. We're gonna be close to getting it all. Nope. Gonna have a row shame over there. That's fine. Buddy Seat Bubba. Hey, you're welcome, Tom Kid. You're welcome. Oh, Bubba's our co-pilot, huh? Bubba, take the wheel. Oh, gosh. Goodness me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and change the grain carts to... I'll just do that now or change some of them. Why not? And hopefully we'll get our loading wagons back someday between now and never. Ow, look at the soybeans. Wow. Remember when this game came out and we're like, oh my god, the soybeans. These aren't the OG soybeans, but I thought these looked good. They don't look bad, for the record. Alright, change that to there. And let's go for a drive. Find another cart. Gotta find another one. There's actually two waiting over there. That's surprising. This guy, yeah, the field work's done over here too. So we'll just run over there and grab that combine, grab that cart. That's changed over. On to the next one. You know, I should have told Tony that he could lime everything. That should be what that should have been the job for Tony. Yeah, go ahead and get everything limed. He probably wouldn't enjoy the map. I wouldn't blame him either. Oh, goodness. I'll get it all done later. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, buddy, you're 95% full, too. You drive on, buddy. Drive on. Alright, come on. Now we'll go move these other two grain carts with the combine. And then hopefully I see a loading wagon. Let's go. Hopefully a loading wagon comes around the corner over there soon. Jeepers. It's only like all the way across the map, you know? Like pretty far east to west. And it's not a straight shot at all. Just go all the way up by Bison Ridge and then back south. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's a bit of a journey, but that's okay. At least the trucks are keeping up quite nice, although small fields, it's easy to keep up trucking when all you're running is tiny fields. It's typically very, 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 very easy. Oh, I don't know, Sean. Somewhere between now and... Somewhere between now and when I'm done. No, I don't know. I'll be out of here before 7. Central. Still here for a little bit. Don't run me over. Stop. And this is how we crash servers. Oh my goodness. Who's on Discord tonight? I haven't watched Thursday Night Football in forever, Jacob. To be honest with you. Ain't watched that in like 3 years.
I mean, it's just the Vikings and the Chargers.
Vikings and the Chargers, huh? Alright.
Yep.
I won't be watching it. Most likely. Can't hire that guy because he's not going to make it to where he needs to go because of the fence. Just saying. So if we tell this guy to go like here, then maybe it'll be kind of where I need it to be to jump from the combine over. Maybe. Might take him an hour to get there, though. Yeah, he's going to have to go for the big blue. That's fine. Actually, I need to cut in from the other end. I might redo that course, actually. I just can't get to the starting point with that fence there. That's not going to work very well. Just saying. Unless I pick up the line and walk there. There we go. That'll work. Okay. There's that. There's that. There's tiny truck. Yeah, the other one's way down yonder. Dang it, I might have messed up by sending them there. Well, we'll just ride the combine for a minute. It's all good. So glad they don't do crop destruction. They would ruin so much if they did. Auger wagons would be worse. It's okay. It happens. Definitely happens. As an auger wagon, I mean, it's a grass field, so it doesn't matter, but it's all good. Actually, let's see. I don't know. We can get this whole, like, we should be able to get this whole, like, quadrant done. Not worried about, like, moving yet, but if we can get this area done, I'd be pretty happy with that today. That's got 37, but I don't need to. Probably when 33 gets done, I can just bring it over here and help finish. Oh, you know what, though? I need to set this up different, because that's only going to do one outside. That's not with this field. Not at all going to work on that field. Over here, it's not going to work. Alright, try that again, buddy. Alright, so we're just waiting for a loading wagon to come back so I can go pick up more straw. There's never enough straw. So apparently I need like 4 loading wagons. Is what I've kind of gathered here tonight. Just saying. We're up to 200,000 soybeans. That doesn't seem like enough, but tiny fields are tiny, and I guess it is enough. I don't know. I guess. This field will help. This is our biggest field down here, so it's all good. Yeah. I'm in jail. Wow. What is that? Stop, get that. This is like the worst AI of me ever. It's so bad.
Did you see you in the background in jail? Like right above the ragdoll?
Yeah.
That looks kind of closer to you.
I like the one with the tractor cab personally, with all the monitors in the tractor cab. I like that. I like that. Oh god. Yeah, it looks nothing like me, but alright. I mean, it does, but like in the worst way. Alright, we got our loading wagon back. Let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We gotta go over yonder too. Lots of fields.
Interesting to watch.
What's that?
There was some HLS hardware.
Oh yeah.
Or test hardware rolling by to the scrapyard.
Nice. A little scrapyard.
Oh, that's right. He's running the new kitty cat today. Oh, it's not really a cat anymore, but...
It doesn't look like a human.
What?
That one that's supposed to be me. It looks so bad.
Oh. Cart guy was shared on Facebook about he's running a little dirt therapy.
Oh really?
And we call it the big kitty cat, which is just the big Finn.
Oh nice.
Because they used to have a big cat 2-track, and then the transmission kind of took it up.
Hate when that happens, yeah.
And then they had then he upgraded to a 1167.
Oh wow.
Like the big Finn 2-track.
Nice. That's a good sized tractor, yeah.
He doesn't need that 700 horsepower.
but I'll tell you how much he's gonna use.
Because they kept the tillage, all the tillage tools the same.
Yeah.
And all the tillage tools are like 30, 35 foot.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
But this tractor is basically just pulling with the tillage.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that. Oh boy, that's why I don't understand. Like the guys that bought Grandpa's farm. They've got that 9RX, and they only have one tillage tool they hook to it, and they haven't used that tillage tool in a couple of years. So that tractor just sits, and I'm going, dude, put a disc behind that thing and get it done. I mean, I know it would probably use more fuel, but like, get after it, bro. I mean, you could go a couple miles an hour faster if you wanted to. Of course, you don't want to go too fast, but you'd have plenty of power.
Even the guy that's kind of second, like right behind the boss to give out orders.
Okay.
He's even saying like the big guy needs to upgrade tillage tools, so he's a 40 because.
Yeah, and with the price of grain right now, probably not doing too much upgrading.
He upgraded like maybe every other year or every year maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on like what it is.
Sure. It's crazy. I don't think there'll be too much new stuff around here for like this fall / next year. This isn't gonna happen. Just saying, everybody already owns their Landau, disc, so. What else could you need? I mean, come on, right? Couldn't need anything else. What's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? All you need's a Landau disc around here. That's first pass anyway. For a lot of guys. Even one of the little guys was out running yesterday. He was running like a little disc, not a Landau, but like, you know, a disc from like the 70s probably. But he was running tillage on bean ground yesterday. He was making actually a lot of dust too. Kind of crazy. I am doing great. It's popping. Yep, Kevin, all good here. All good. Just, you know, picking up straw, going back and forth, right? That's it. You betcha. Having dinner, nice. Dinner does sound, it's about to be that time, to be honest, for me as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab more food.
Buffalo chicken dip and meatballs for me. There's still some left. Oh man.
I just want what we had last night, because that was pretty good.
What'd you have?
As like the last day of harvest.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. You went to a place, right?
yeah, we went to like a.
Yeah.
I would call it like a restaurant. Because the test plot field for the FFA that we were doing was right down the road, and so we were waiting on the fourth guy, so we just walked there because there's only a couple blocks.
Nice.
It was like a barbecue place, like pulled pork and burgers.
Gotcha, that's fun. It's kind of fun at the end of harvest like that, I assume.
Yeah, and like their potatoes, like skins, like half a potato or whatever.
Yeah.
Had like pulled pork, your cheese, then like a barbecue sauce on it.
Oh wow. Sounds interesting. Here for it.
I was just anticipating, like, 'cause usually those are just potatoes and like cheese.
Yeah.
Since I've never been to this place, I was expecting like pulled pork and barbecue sauce on it, which actually made it pretty good.
When did you go to Arby's? Thought you were going to Arby's. Was that the other night? That Tuesday?
That was 2 nights ago.
Gotcha. Okay.
Basically fast food 2 days in a row, but.
Oh man, look out now.
The one day was just because the guy's wife had to go to their daughter had like a volleyball game that she wanted to attend to.
I gotcha.
So we would have gotten like field dinner that night, but and the ironic part was the combine guy felt bad for me and the other truck driver.
Yeah, because it was cold, but you weren't out in the cold. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he didn't know that, but.
What the combine guy doesn't know won't kill him, right?
Yeah. Well, because I saw the second man just get in his truck and only open the doors when the slow trickle started to come out of the trailer, and I was like, heck, I'm going to do that if he's doing that.
Yeah, Tomcat, we didn't know about Wednesday since I didn't stream. Does that make sense? Yeah. Since I didn't stream yesterday, we didn't, we weren't caught up on the Wednesday night field meal, which wasn't a field meal. Down from the field meal, But it's all good.
Game 7. Luckily they had a flat screen there.
Gotcha.
Wasn't as big as the one that we saw in the one field, but.
Flat screen in the field? How's that work?
No, so one of the boss's fields, it's about like a 200-acre field.
Okay, it's good size, yeah.
And so where we were loading, or the only appropriate spot to load is right by a corner, and these people just moved in.
Oh, so they had a TV that you could see.
It must be like an 80-inch.
So you're creeping in somebody's window.
They had their blinds wide open. Or I should say, they had no blinds on the front windshield or window in their living room. So me and the cart guy were like, each time we came by there, like, oh hey, they're watching football,
Uh,
or they're watching the World Series. And yeah, now
oh,
it's
that's
Sheldon,
funny.
or the Big Bang Theory.
I mean, it's normal human curiosity. I feel like if somebody's got their windows open, you're gonna look, you know?
And it was nighttime.
Yeah, it sticks out like a sore thumb then, yeah. 'Cause I could remember the night, one of the first nights, I believe, of all the Ferguson unrest that happened years ago in St. Louis. I can
Yeah.
remember I went for a walk around my neighborhood that night, and it was just like every house you could tell what they were watching because everybody's living room was lighting up like, you know, red and blue from the cop lights. It was kind of like weird and funny all at the same time. Just saying, like every single house was that way. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, the combine guy, he didn't really say anything when me and the cart guy were talking about the
Hey, did you see that TV over there?
oh, because we're the one night, me and the cart guy were right in the pickup because we had to take that back to the shop.
Yeah.
And that was the first time both of us saw like this giant TV.
Gotcha. So next, you need to go knock on their door and be like, by the way, how big is this TV? Like, just go ask him. It was really entertaining during harvest. Thanks for the TV. Need to send him a Christmas card. Really appreciate the TV during harvest. We'll be back next year. Oh, that's funny. Next year at this time, can you leave your blinds open so we can see the TV? Would appreciate it. Thanks. That would be funny. That would be hilarious, actually. Oh, man. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be the last 6 p.m. or later sunset for
Is it really?
or at least
last 6 p.m. or later?
For people in like central Illinois.
Wow.
Until like March 8th of
it's so
next
depressing.
year.
It's so sad. To be honest.
Come November, like one of those nights it's gonna be like 4 p.m.
I know. It's so bad. I always it's always so like crazy to me, you know, in like November, December, whatever. I'll have my Christmas lights turn on at 5 o'clock. But like when it's already kind of dark and then they turn on at 5, it's like, oh my god, it's so sad. So sad.
Just have them turn them on at like 4.
No, the light, the show starts at 5 every night. That's just the way it is. The computer controlled stuff is like kind of a pain to adjust, like night to night. So I just set it. That's it. They turn on at 5. They turn off at 10. That's it. Somebody wants to see them outside of those hours, well, you're probably not going to see the computer controlled stuff because it's kind of annoying. So yeah. It's my tiny truck. Oh my goodness, it's still driving. All right, so chat, here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go get me some dinner, and I'll work on this later. Obviously, have a lot more harvesting to go. I'm gonna try to get like honestly as much of this done tonight, and like problem is there's nothing to plant. I kind of want to like plant something. I guess I could plant barley. I think I'm going to try to get to where we're planting corn and maybe try to get some of that done before tomorrow too. I am starting at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, starting at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and I don't know that I'll be on too much before that because apparently I have to cut grass tomorrow. So that's fun, right? Not really, but anyway. It'll be a good time. Anyway, Trent, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.